Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Heather, and today I am going to be playing a game that I've actually spent a lot of time on console, and that's Stardew Valley. I just recently got it for PC for the 1.5 update because, well, console seems to be pretty behind when it comes to getting all the updates, and I just got impatient. Plus, I really wanted to try out the mods. Watched a lot of other YouTubers use mods. A couple of my favorite ones actually use a lot of mods. So, excuse me. I decided I was going to go ahead and install quite a few. I have like 26 in total mods of my own. And whilst upon doing so and trying to play these mods, I came across actually a couple that don't really have a whole lot of detail on them, like nothing on a wiki, nothing, no YouTube videos really, and the ones that are about it don't really have a whole lot of content on it. So I decided I'm gonna do it, because, we're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, why the heck not? I miss Shar, and I miss doing challenges with her, and I guarantee you those are gonna be coming up soon. Things have been a little bit hectic and very busy now with everything kind of unlocking yet locking. Long story short, I'm stuck here playing video games. So for you guys, I'm going to go ahead and cover the Cannabis mod because, the Cannabis kit's one of the few mods that actually doesn't have a whole lot of in-depth detail on it, considering. Maybe it's just because of the subject, so on and so forth, but in my personal opinion, it's a freaking cartoon. It's a game, it's not real, it's no worse than GTA 5, shooting people, other stuff. Lots of other stuff. So yeah, I figured why not. This video is just going to be the basics, so it's pretty much essentially showing you what seeds you can get, where you can get them, when they can, be grown essentially, so on and so forth, how much each one's worth, and just because, for the beginners out there, I'm just going to cover the two basic artisan products you can make from them, drying them in tea bags, just for the sole fact that they don't require any extra additives, any extra goods, no honey, no extract, nothing like that. So it's just your flour into the artisan machine, into the bin, profit. So anyways, I'm going to shut the heck up because, I talk too much, and well, we all know this. We've all known this for a long time that I talk too much. So yeah, we're just going to get into it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, you know where to leave them. And other than that, if this video seems to get enough interest, I just might do part 2 with more in-depth to, like the butters, the shatters, joints, so on and so forth. How to obtain and make all of those. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are on my wonderful farm that I have created just for this and, well, the other mods. As you can see, the sheds behind me. Yes, I have used cheats to build this farm. Alright, so we're going to go into the shed. As you can see, I've set it all up. Got the garden pots all set down. I have the deluxe retaining soil, I do believe, in each of these pots. Prevents me from needing to water them each day. The other shed beside it is just the same. In here we have the drying racks. These ones will turn our flowers into tea. Over here we have our wonderful actual drying racks where we'll just get mostly we'll get our just dried flour, but there are a couple other things that it'll dry into, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, here's the other shed, as I said, full of garden pots, all watered, all soiled, all ready to go. Lots of fun. And here we have pretty much all the seeds. Yes, I have used the spawner just because I haven't been able to find where all the seeds are. In fact, I don't think you can get some of them until later on. There's a lot, clearly. Like this one, the Hindi Kush, yeah, I don't think you can get that till at least maybe like the second or third month, if not like maybe year 2. Over here we have the basic ones and the one seed I couldn't fit. However, you can get the one seed that's in here from Pierre. The other ones, all the other seeds you can eventually get from, I do believe you get most of the seeds from Harvey whenever he decides to give them to you. Again, I think those things just pretty much show up throughout the years. Pierre usually always has the basic starters. Cannabis is where you can get a couple of the recipes for the more in-depth things to do with, you know, the wonderful flowers that we're about to grow. Yes, I'm going to refer to them as flowers as much as possible, just to kind of save things. Alright, so we're going to grab our first few seeds. I plan on planting 5 of each one, drying out 1 of each in each, you know, shed, and seeing what each flower is worth individually, what each dried flower is worth individually, and what each tea bag is worth individually. Because, you know, nobody seems to cover that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plant these. I will be back with you guys in a few minutes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they're trellis crops. So, there's a reason the garden's pots are spaced out like this. To me, this is the most efficient. Whatever. Like it or not, it works. As you can see, I have the UI info suite, so it's just going to show me how long each crop's going to take. I think the longest one is 13 days, or 17 days, and the shortest one is 13. So, alright, anyways, I am continuing to plant these, and hope to goodness that, you know, everything works out the way I want it to. As I was mentioning, there are a few seeds that are glitched out and don't work, which you will see in a few minutes, because I plant them just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea. Most of the seeds work. Most of the seeds are decent. They're all fairly cheap to buy. I don't know. It's cool because it's nice to have a new crop. What are you going to do? And so the crop makes you feel funny. Makes you feel good. Harvey's selling it. He's a doctor. He knows, right? The only problem with trellis crops. And here we are, guys. So these are the first 2 of the 3 seeds that don't work. You can tell they don't work because they don't have a tag when you scroll over them like everything else. So I'm just gonna get rid of those. As you can see, these ones don't work either. Again, it's not showing me how long they take, their name, anything when I hover over them with my mouse. So, again, the Dr. Grinspoon and so far the Colombian Gold are 2 glitchy crops that just don't work, so there's no point. Now, I'm not sure if it's just because the mod doesn't work properly or if I installed it incorrectly, but everything else seems to work just fine. But as you can see, these seeds work. They're okay. They tell you, you know, how long they're going to take when you scroll over them. So I went ahead and got rid of those other ones. Here's the other seed that doesn't work. It's definitely glitched out. Again, you can tell that'll be the Neville's Haze. Always Neville. So here I am fixing it again, because, you know, you have to take out the whole frickin' pot if you mess up. You can't just take the plant out. So here's the 3 seeds that don't work. Keep them out of your pots. Keep that pot out of your pots. Yeah, that's right. It's awful. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab the rest of the seeds, including the basic starters. And I am going to just go ahead and move my sorry button to the next shed and continue the tedious task of planting, because, you know, you gotta work to make the money. So as I said, there's only those 3 crops that don't work. As I said, I have no idea why, so just avoid those. Again, I'll go over them one last time before I finish and go to sleep, to make sure that you guys definitely know what ones to avoid. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of skipping through so you guys don't have to deal with all the boring planting. As you can see, they all have varying days of when they're going to grow. Some are 13, some are 16, some are 17. I do believe there's only like 1 or 2 seeds that are 17. Right, so here you go, guys. Colombian Gold starter, the Neville starter. Stay the heck away from those 3 seeds. They're definitely not okay. I don't know what the heck. No good. No good. Crab seeds. I do believe these are what we call bunk. Yep. Your kife. Your cut. Alright, so anyways, it's going to take about 17 days because I'm just going to sleep right through to make sure that, you know, everything is done, just to show you what they look like, and then we're going to go ahead and harvest them. Alright. Freaking cutscene. Okay, so here we are. We are on the wonderful 4th because, you know, it takes so long for these things to grow. Super benefit though, while I cut the grass, these are only a one-time plant thing unless you mess up and take out your garden pot, for the sole fact that they regrow every 3 days. So you can reharvest them every 3 days, which is again pretty much pure profit from like your first plant on. This is what they all look like. Aren't they pretty? That shit smells real fucking good in here. Show you the other one real quick, because that's the first one we planted, so I might as well get through that one. So as you can see, it is all full, everything is lush and ripe and ready to harvest. It looks freaking neat. I'm super excited. I'm still kind of working on this mod, so I haven't really figured out, you know, when exactly everything works out in game. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and skip all the tedious plucking. See, as I said, everything is ready in 3 days again, so you know you're not waiting another 17 days, in case you were wondering that. I think I would have given up by then. Then they definitely would have no profit. So with absolutely no skills, which I have none, I made sure to, you know, delete them as I got them, because, you know, woohoo, cheats! Sorry! You get decent quality for nothing, you know, no skills wise. However, for 5 plants, this is what I got from 5 of each plant, and as you can see, like, some of them yielded much more than the others. I don't know if that's random. I don't know if it's just based on how rare the crop is. Most of them give you 45 energy, 20 health. There's a couple that give you a little less, like the Cannabis, and then there is the Maui Gold, which is clearly worth a lot. So we're definitely going to have to see what that one turns into. Like, holy crap, look at that! 7 of those! It's... Alright, so we're just gonna grab out our flowers, and we're just gonna find the most expensive ones first, just so you can kind of get a good look at, you know, I think, if I'm not mistaken, some of they vary anywhere from price to buy them seed wise. Yeah, as you can see, they're like 600, some of them are 350, some of them are 200. Alright, so here we go. We've got all the expensive ones. As you can see, it's a pretty good mix of, you know, high grade, low grade. Yeah, that's right. That Fruity Pebbles looks interesting. Alright, so we're going to go over to our shed. Yes, that's right. Our wonderful drying sheds. And we're going to go ahead and put one of each of the high grades in here. Just one, because I want to see what each one would be worth. You guys can, you know, math it out from there. Ooh, putting my flower in my dryers. So these are machines that you get with the mod, obviously. I'm pretty sure you automatically have the recipes for these machines. I'm gonna go ahead and put all these in and skip through for the most part. I'm gonna do the same when it comes to the lower grade flour. So this is turning them into tea bags. Some will turn into something else. I do believe, like, you can get chips, cloth. Alright, so there's the high grade finish. Now we're going to go and grab our low grade and go ahead and do the same thing. And then we're going to go ahead and do it all over again with, you know, the low grade and the other one, and so on and so forth, and fun times. And then guess what? We get to sleep. Well, I get to sleep. You get to watch. And it's only going to be a second. For me, it's going to be like a day. Getting our flower. So as I said, you can see, like, just 5 of each plant seems to be decent when it comes to yielding multiple crops, because again, this is a lot like blueberries. Drying things takes about a day and a half, so, you know, prepare for that. It's not long at all. I'm putting in the low grade. I said I'm only doing one of each just so that we all get to see. No, I don't want to eat it. Turn around. Unfortunately, my screen recorder slows my computer down because I'm working with a laptop at the current moment, but don't worry, I'll fix that eventually. I deal with it. All done. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put all our flour back. Because thanks to this beautiful UI info suite, you guys kind of already seen a general idea of, you know, how much each seed costs and what each flower is worth individually. You can go ahead and pause and take notes whenever you wish. It's so laggy. Please bear with me, guys. I promise this isn't going to be always like this. Alright, so we're going to go to sleep now. I think I'm only going to sleep for 2 days, so I will see you on the 6th, I do believe. Yes, the 6th. I don't know. Yeah, math. Yeah. Good night. Well, hello again. It's the 6th. I was right. Yay, math. I did listen in school. Isn't that a frickin' miracle? Alright, so everything should be complete. Holy lag much. Why am I going over here? I don't need to go over here. Please, please excuse the laggage. Alright, so as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of tea bags, and those other things you see up there are chips. Yes, that's right. You heard it here first. We made weed chips. I want some weed chips. So each one obviously turns into its respected, you know, tea bag. Strawberry cough, northern lights, all that. Some are rarer than others, again, obviously like any other crop. Here's all our dried flowers, and see what I mean? You got some sort of hemp cloth. I think those other bags are just dried flower. It's just a different image of it. So, alright, so we're going to go dump these in the bin, go back, get the rest, and so on and so forth. Oh no, wait, I think I've already finished everything. Yay, me! Oh my goodness, do you see how efficient I am? I completely forgot. I've already harvested everything. Alright, so one of each flower. Let's see how much it's all worth. Remember, it's just one of each with no extra anything. Alright, I am definitely becoming a pot farmer. Alright, so there you have it. $71,000 for marijuana products. And it only took a little bit of, almost a month. So, I mean, it's not as long as sweet gem berries, but it's still time consuming. As you can see, all the tea bags are worth hella money, $1,200 a piece. You can see which ones aren't worth it. Chips are not good. Alright, note to self. No chips, guys. Don't do the chips. No chips. I still want some. So the Blue Dream is crap. Don't make that. Holy crap, look at the Maui. See, we knew that one was going to be expensive. Just one dried Maui flower. And we got multiple from just that one plant. So, screw everything else. Just buy the Maui Gold. That's all you need. So, just that. I will admit, though, it all did pretty good for, you know, the fact that you didn't have to add anything or really do anything. Just kind of let it grow, dry it out, stick it in the bin. Not bad. I'm happy. Well, alright, there you go, guys. So that's it. If this is interesting enough, I might do a part 2. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got a little bit of information from this. So, yeah. I really, really, really want to go into more detail with this. I would really like to check out the other crops, you know, the other flower artisan goods, and maybe we can see if those might net us more profit, even though we have to put more ingredients in. So anyways, As you can see in the wonderful bottom bar, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications, and I am 100% absolutely enjoying the PC version of Stardew Valley. I'll put the link for this mod in the description, and have a good day, guys.